AlanCoxShow.com. Want to watch the live YouTube stream there, you can. If you listen to us on the iHeartRadio app, tell me where you do that. If it's from out of state, I like to know where our bureau chiefs are all throughout North America. Mary is out today, but Gwen is here.
Yep.
Also, thank you to Bubby Dumpwater, who is helping out in the video department back there today for the assistance. Bubby Dumpwater, right. Mm-hmm. Of the Chesterland Dumpwaters. For those of you, probably a lot of people beaming with pride out there today. Hey, the Guardians won last night. That's always good. Beat the Giants of San Francisco. It's 3-1 out late game last night, West Coast. They are finishing it up today in about 1 hour, 3:45 is when that third of three will close that series. Guardians will come home for the weekend. They'll play Friday, Saturday, Sunday to host the Rangers. You see A-Rod's a rat?
No.
Oh.
What did he do?
He ratted out 10 years ago or whatever. They gave him like one of those queen for a day prosecution deals on the PED situation. And I guess he said, hey, these are the other guys that are taking performance-enhancing drugs. He lied to the Yankees, and he snitched to the feds. So that's a story that's making the rounds of baseball today.
That's interesting because I just watched the episode of The Sopranos where they go to check out that college with Meadow, like Tony does, and they catch Tony, sees the dude that ratted him out and was relocated, like witness relocation, and Tony kills him. So like
at the motel.
Yeah.
Such a he sees him on campus, right?
Yeah.
And that is a good one. And it just goes to show you. You can never outrun Tony Soprano. Now, to look at him, you think it would be very, very easy to do that. But you can never outrun him.
The weird part of that episode is the storyline between, what's his wife's name? Carmela and the priest when they come over and watch Remains of the Day, and he, like, spends the night.
Yep.
It's real creepy.
And they're a storm
do priests
or
do
something?
things like that? Just go hang out at ladies' houses?
Not ladies.
Yeah. I get it.
Not usually. I don't know. But everybody on that show had another life. Everyone on that show had another story to tell, even the priest. And,
How did they find out A-Rod snitched? Like, how is that public record?
I think Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher wrote a letter.
They wrote
about
character
it.
letters for him, and I guess there are some documents that have become public. He revealed to federal agents in 2014 that he had been told by the founder of the company that he was getting the stuff from that Manny Ramirez, Ryan Braun, and another all-star player were also using PEDs. The third all-star was not named in the story. When he met with some Department of Justice attorneys in 2014, he gave them the names. He had gotten a 211-game suspension. He got banned for the whole 2014 season.
That's so many games in one season.
Yeah. Yeah. You go, 211 games, what is that, 10 years? No, it's one season. No, it's baseball. So they said, if you tell us, we won't prosecute you. And Manny Ramirez, he got suspended 15 years ago or whatever, and the other guy got suspended. But they got the names from A-Rod.
Who got the names from the guy who was the CEO of the company.
Yup.
So he was the real snitch.
He was the real snitch. He was paying $12,000 a month to that guy's company for
Ozempic.
For Ozempic. Yeah. He got so
looking real svelte.
He got so skinny in the offseason.
Yeah, well, what's going on with his uniform? There's a constant dirt mark.
Just hanging off. Oh, that. It's hanging off of him. Are people pooping themselves on that stuff?
I thought it was like, that was like the whole thing.
Is it really? Well, it's not like Olestra. I mean, remember Olestra?
Oh, God.
The anal leakage chips?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's like that.
I'm pretty sure there's anal leakage or like it, like, doesn't it like freeze your bowels or something like that? It's not good.
Freeze your bowels?
Like freezes them. Or something.
Freeze your bowels, not free your bowels.
Free your bowels.
That'd be a great tagline for them, though. Free your bowels with Ozempic. Hashtag not an ad. You see the dude who whipped the football to the Cleveland
That was
Browns
a
fan
great throw. That's the best throw I've seen
goes
in a long
viral.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, on the barge?
Yeah.
Thing?
I hope the team is talking to this guy. Yeah, there were
The
some people
Jets should give him a call.
there are people the people you see Colin Kaepernick called the Jets. He's like, "Hey, I'm out here. Guys,
Bro, it's been
yep.
7 years.
Yeah.
I think
We
it's
know you're out there.
yeah, we know."
It's been a while, man.
A guy named Andrew Butts was tailgating with some friends right next to the Cuyahoga River. And they were just having some fun. And a huge freighter comes down, and someone asked if one of the workers on board wanted a beer. And the guy goes, "Yeah, but you can't make that throw." So he whipped the beer to the guy on the boat, and he made it.
It's a great throw. It's
great.
It's incredible.
Yeah. The guy,
That's a moving target, too.
the boat well, I mean, it's going 1 mile an hour.
I
but
don't
still,
care,
I mean,
man.
You can lead him a little bit, yeah.
That's a long throw.
Yeah.
And he was right on the money.
Yeah. And the boat captain had posted on Instagram, posted a photo of the beer and said, "Hey, DM me." And I don't know what the deal was that they made or whatever, but it would look like it was a good 100 feet. I'll show it to you if you haven't seen it here.
I reposted this on my Instagram because I was like, wow, even I was taken aback.
Taken aback, yeah.
Oh, that's got a shot.
You got
That's
to
a
look real
good
close
catch.
to see that he catched it.
Say what?
I said, you got to look real close to see if he catched it. Caught it. Oops.
Woof.
I knew it sounded weird coming out. I didn't realize.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
You never catch something?
We will return to our regularly
Catched it.
scheduled program.
Catch the flu? Catch?
Yes, in the present
No.
tense, yes. Yes. You can catch the flu.
Catch.
You didn't catch the flu.
I catch the ball.
We expect to resume normal broadcasting shortly.
I guess that is normal broadcasting, isn't it?
Yeah.
With young Cody
for
Brown there.
Poundcake, it is.
Normal broadcasting.
Caught it, yeah.
Yeah, caught it. Took you 2 times, though, to catch it. Boy. Ozempic paralyzes your stomach, so people have undigested food building up. It's a real problem, somebody texts.
Okay.
So it's like Botox for your tummy? That
My stomach's so smooth. And
yeah,
it's
but
not
that
wrinkled.
doesn't. But it also doesn't seem like that's a sustainable. Like if it's a drug that won't let you poop. How does
I
that
think
work?
it just digests the food slower so you feel full longer.
Feel full longer. But then isn't it really hard? Like will you poop like once a month, or how does? I wonder how that
I don't know how
works.
many times a month.
Yeah. Because I have a very specific schedule.
You do.
As you know, I'm on record. I have a very specific poop schedule. It is thrice daily.
I don't know how that is possible.
Oh, it be possible.
Bill, do you poop 3 times a day every day?
No, I'm like twice a day. I'm usually once in the morning and once when I get home from work. And they are snaky.
Oh.
I mean, that's good too. Twice a day. Some people are going like once a week. Like, come on, eat a vegetable for God's sake.
Now that I'm in my apartment, I make smoothies all the time.
Is that a euphemism?
No, I legit make smoothies all the time. It's like my new thing that I treat myself with. And boy, my poop, I have never pooped so easily. I just sit down and immediately just, I'm like, is there
There's
still more?
that noise.
It makes me mad because I'm so used to sitting on the toilet for like 15, 20 minutes. And then my poop is done within like 5 minutes. I was like, this is my relaxing time.
How am I
Come
going to sit here
on.
and scroll? His relaxing time is on the toilet, and now he's cutting it.
So I keep
he's
pushing-
decimating it.
I keep pushing it
Whoa,
for
you
more,
just made a mess.
and there's nothing else in there. So I'm like, within 2 or 3 minutes, I'm done. And so it's really, I'm gonna have to get more processed food. I'm gonna have to go back to.
Ooh, it feels so good.
I'm not about to have this steal my joy.
Why don't you just relax on the couch?
Yeah, instead of on the toilet.
I can't relax on the couch.
You mean you
It's
can scroll?
impossible.
You can scroll anywhere you are.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know. I don't.
It's
like
more
it.
fun when your legs fall asleep, is what you're saying.
Yeah, sometimes I have
Yeah.
like fallen because my legs are so numb. I'm like, ooh, I didn't realize I was sitting here for that long.
He's like, oh no, I've been on the toilet for 25 minutes now. That's no good. Him getting off the toilet. Okay. Well, baseball players should all be shooting up because baseball is boring as shrimp now.
I wish there was just a steroids league.
Like the old SNL thing, a drugs-only Olympics.
Right. Bring it on.
Yeah.
Now, those Olympics, I'd watch.
You'd watch those.
Yeah.
Catched it from Cleveland's best sports talker. Listen, it is unbelievable to think that in 1 week from tomorrow, we will find out if our own Cody Helpful Allen Poundcake Brown is Cleveland's best sports talker, according to the readers and voters of Cleveland Scene magazine. That's going to be a big, big day next week.
I've had a couple people DM me asking me how to vote. I'm like, sweetie, you're late. You're hella late. I could have used you
that's
like
why I
2
was
weeks
beating
ago.
the hell out of it when the voting was going on. We were running a friggin' promo on the station.
Said, send me the link. I said, the link is dead. No thanks to you.
Right. Is there a new Poundcake podcast today, by the way?
No.
Okay. Now, will that spur you to create something if you do win Best Sports Talker? Will you devote, we have a Poundcake Sports break later on in the show today, but if you win that from Cleveland Scene, do you think that you will devote an entire Poundcake podcast episode to sports as a thank you to the people who voted you in?
Let me win and see.
Oh, all right. The Trump answer. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
We're just going to get in there and then...
we're going to have to see. We're just going to have to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you like being on the toilet so much, does it ever occur to you that maybe you should do more things in the bathroom? We're all saying, oh, you should spend more time elsewhere. Maybe that's not the right approach. Maybe the approach is do more things in the bathroom.
Like? The only thing I don't do...
Dealer's choice. I mean, I don't know. Eat.
The only thing I don't do in the bathroom is eat.
I've had a toilet salad before.
No, I've never
sometimes
eaten.
Sometimes you're hungry, and listen, I
don't cross those streams.
All right.
Yeah, I do I will watch a Netflix TV show.
Eat a messy burger and let it just fall between your legs. Your legs.
I'll read. I'll talk on the phone. When I say read, I'll read stuff on Instagram.
Yeah, you're reading shampoo bottles. I get it.
I'll send an email. I'll talk on the phone. There's certain friends that have poop buddies. They're pooping. I'm pooping.
I was going to say, they would have to be in your, if you will, little circle, because otherwise nobody wants to hear you poop when you're talking on the phone.
We put each other on mute when we're not talking.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I had a friend in high school. He used to call me, Jeremy.
Yeah.
He used to call me from the toilet on his house phone, and he'd go through the Best catalog. I think I've said this before.
What?
The Best. Did you guys have the store Best?
No.
It was like,
yeah.
It was like an
Best products, yeah.
It was like an electronics store.
No.
He'd go through the catalog.
He would just call you and read the catalog?
He'd just say
on the toilet?
What he wanted from the catalog.
Hey, you got to get me this from
and
Best.
Lord knows what was wrong with me that I was like, yeah, let's talk about it.
You were being a good friend.
I guess.
Pee-pee's what I like to do. Pee-pee-poo, pee-pee-poo, poo-poo. I like to do too. Poo-poo, pee-pee-poo. Poo-poo, pee-pee-poo, poo, pee-pee-pee-pee-poo, poo-poo. Oh, pee-pee's what I like to do. Pee-pee-poo, pee-pee-poo, poo-poo. I like to do too. Poo-poo, pee-pee-poo.
Mm-hmm. There are all kinds of Karens, and they will tell you about it over there on Inside Edition. You see the woman who somebody filmed her on TikTok yelling at Mexicans in her pool, and now she's fighting back and saying, "I'm usually not racist." And they profiled her over on Inside Edition, which is unbelievably still on the air.
She was dubbed Poolside Karen after being caught on camera hurling insults at a family enjoying themselves at an apartment complex pool.
You have a Mexican party in the pool. Trash.
Now Blair Featherman is speaking out for the first time.
Blair Featherman. She even has a Karen name, right? And she's not like a 22-year-old girl. She looks like a woman who's probably like early 40s, had some work done, whatever.
This Inside Edition exclusive.
You've heard of these Karens, yes?
Yes, of course.
So we've had a lemonade Karen, a Central Park Karen,
yes.
A barbecue Karen.
Okay.
Did you ever think in your wildest dreams that you, Blair Featherman would be dubbed Poolside Karen?
No, never.
Featherman says the drama started when she
I like
saw
how they have to censor her thong, too. For people watching this, they have to put a big censored flag on her ass because she's walking around the apartment pool or condo pool or whatever.
some people she hadn't seen before.
We noticed a party gathering on the other side of the pool, and it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
The interior decorator says she was concerned because there had been previous problems at her Lakewood, Colorado complex with pool hoppers.
People try and wait for the gate to open and come in so that they'll just stay all day.
So Featherman, in her bikini, and her male friend asked to see their key fob.
Had you yelled at them at this point? Had you shouted anything
No.
at them?
Featherman says she walked back to her lounge chair on the other side of the pool. That's when she claims some partygoers rushed over and attacked her.
They swarmed over.
It's just people crowding around her trying to take pictures of her, probably because she said, "Get out of here, you Mexicans." What is all this? What does all the pool hopping have to do with being Mexican, by the way?
I was like, I understand her being frustrated if there's pool hoppers or whatever, but that is something for the building supervisor to handle.
But she's a Karen. She's taking it on herself.
say-
They should have told her, "Hey, lady, you're an interior designer, all right? This is the exterior out here. Why don't you back off?" This is like the first time we went to Puerto Vallarta and all the local kids were swimming in the hotel pool in their diapers.
Midweek, not on the weekends.
Midweek.
But
And we were like, okay, this isn't exactly what we thought it was going to be, but I wasn't yelling at them. Of course, everybody there is Mexican, so that that wouldn't have even raised an eyebrow.
Get out of here, you
little
Mexicans. They're
Mexicans.
like,
They'd be like, hey,
The
thank
attendants?
you. We are. Viva Mexico.
What's the point of swimming in a diaper?
They were little, and they
little
hadn't
kids.
transferred into pull-ups yet.
Well, you don't.
No, I get it.
Oh, you've never swum in a diaper, Cody?
swammed?
You never swam in a diaper?
Over like a swarm of bees. It was very fast. Well, I got pushed first by a man, and then the woman jumped on me.
Here's what you haven't seen. Featherman shared this video exclusively with Inside Edition that she says proves she was assaulted.
So that's when I fell back. You could see my feet fly in the air.
That's assault! That's assault! You guys don't belong here! You don't belong!
Featherman claims her cell phone was stolen during the assault.
I was literally...
By the way, everybody's probably drinking. She's calling people Mexicans. It's hot, yes. She's clearly a pain in the ass. It's all a bad confluence of things.
If people pay a lot of money to be there, again, this is something you take up with your building supervisor. If they don't have security,
Right, you don't try to be the one that
I pay way
solves
too
it,
much
yeah.
money to try and facilitate that. Who's supposed to be in the pool? Who's not supposed to be in the pool? I pay too much money to be here. Handle it.
Yes, but
or
I
you're
assume
fired.
at one time or another we've all lived in a place where you had to deal with a property manager, and they're not exactly Johnny on the spot. I'm not saying she should have done what she did, but to your point, you go to complain to the person running the thing. They're like, okay, I'll look into it. All right.
Well, you got to weigh the cost-benefit analysis. Do you want to complain to them, or do you want to be labeled as a Karen?
Yeah.
Really curl up in the ball, just like this, trying to do as much as I could to get them from getting in close to me. I poked some eyes, and I think I pulled a girl's hair, but that was in defense.
I mean, I poked some eyes, and I think I pulled some hair, and I called people a bunch of dirty Mexicans. But other than that, I don't know what the problem is. I'm just trying to have a good time. So I poke some eyes. They got to censor her ass. They got to censor her cleavage. That's no fun. It's called Inside Edition.
Yeah, let me see them.
She's an interior designer.
Let me see the
I
cleavage.
Get it. Now I get it.
Because I had 4 women on top of me.
She says she found these fake fingernails in her hair.
So they ripped off in my head when they were attacking me.
Go back down to Denver! Go left! Slide!
Featherman's friend, Deborah Code, called 911.
The police need to come here right now. We're going to kill somebody right now.
I like that in Colorado, that's an insult. Go back to Denver. You know, like Bob Seger. He told you to get out of Denver. This lady's saying, go back to Denver. Because she's out there in Lakewood or Lakeland, Colorado, or whatever. She's telling these people, you are low-class slime. I don't know why they poked me in the eyes and pulled my hair. All I did was call them low-class slime and told them to go back to Denver and get the hell out of here.
She found someone else's fingernails in her hair.
In her hair.
So gross.
Yup. That's right. You know what they call those? Beauty lice. All right.
Colorado life.
I got a break here. I'll have those Glorious Sons tickets for you. They're coming through on the Glory Tour. It's going to stop them at the House of Blues if you dig those guys. 35192 on a text for anything else, and we'll be back.
It's the Alan Cox Show.
On our free iHeartRadio app and your favorite smart device. Just tell it to play the Alan Cox Show.
On iHeartRadio.
The countdown is on to our 2023 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
The most massive live music event of the year.
Friday and Saturday, September 22nd and 23rd at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Streaming live only on Hulu.
Superstar artists from every genre.
Foo Fighters.
Fall Out Boy.
Kelly Clarkson.
Kane Brown.
Lil Wayne.
iHeartRadio.
Lil Durk.
Lenny Kravitz.
Miguel.
Public Enemy.
Sheryl Crow. Travis Scott.
Tim McGraw.
TLC.
30 Seconds to Mars. And